Well, hello, and welcome to Pop and Heat, episode 54. I'm Kier.
And I'm Leash, and welcome to your new favorite wrestling podcast.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I was hesitant on the episode number again, but
Oh, you gotta stop. You gotta trust me.
every single
got
time
this.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
You come into it so confident.
That's because I know what episode it is. That's the thing.
I should note it down beforehand.
I'm
That
just,
would be professional.
good at counting by one. I'm a talented man.
I suppose. Can't remember what episode we said last time, so I don't know how I'm supposed to know which one it is this
it was
time.
53.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, starting off with some laughs. Let's go.
Last week, we, at the end of our episode, gave predictions for Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
I have the results, and I'd like to see how we fared.
Let's take a look.
All right, let's take a gander.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Saturday night main event results. Intercontinental Championship. Penta defeated Ethan Page to retain, and we guessed that one.
Check.
We're one.
Yep.
Next, women's intercontinental it says intercontinental non-title match. I don't know why I wrote that. It was a non-title match between Sol Ruca and Becky Lynch. Intercontinental non-title match does not make sense.
It makes
I should have directly read my notes because
it makes a not exciting match a little more exciting when you say it like that. Yeah.
One of the people contending held the intercontinental title.
That's it.
Sol Ruca defeated Becky Lynch via disqualification. All right, first note, we did call this because we said it's a non-title match. Sol's probably going to win.
Because of some silly thing.
So we're two now.
You even called the details of it.
Yeah, so Becky intentionally pulled referee Jessica Carr. I don't know why Jessica Carr is ref in all of Becky's matches.
Seriously. It's pretty ridiculous, you know. Becky just can't catch a break.
Yeah. But I mean, all the more evidence into your theory that Jessica Carr will enter the wrestling scene at some point here because they're building this story.
Yeah, I figure at some point she's probably going to get involved in a match or, multiple matches. Who knows? But
yeah. And yeah.
So that's setting up another for Clash in Italy, I think.
Yes,
right?
so they're going to have a match at Clash in Italy
for the title this time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there was a post-match attack.
Post-match attack.
Post-match attack by Becky Lynch against Sol Ruca, and that's leading into Clash in Italy.
Yeah.
And yes, it is a title match this time.
Yeah, I mean, we're not doing predictions for Clash in Italy just yet.
We are doing them on this episode, though.
I know, yeah, just
not yet
in the episode. Spoiler. I think Sol might win because she's lost like 4 matches in a row.
I don't know.
I don't know how you hand her a 5th loss and
we'll discuss
expect
it
people
later.
to care. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah. 6-woman tag team match. Jade Cargill, Meechin, and B-Fab defeated Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss. We did not get this correct.
No, we did not.
No.
Not one for the good guys here.
But it is leading into Clash in Italy because Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley are going one-on-one at Clash in Italy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to happen. This Charlotte and Alexa thing, I want more.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's bugging me. I really like them together. I just want to see, more exciting stuff happening.
Can't win them all,
Yes.
And there's too many peoples in there. Next, the women's tag team championship match. Brie, Bella, and Paige defended against Nia Jackson, Lash Legend, and they won.
And still.
And we did predict that one, so.
Yep. Yeah, they're going to hang on to those titles for a while.
3 for 4.
Yeah, 75%.
Yeah.
I would take that in any grade I was in. Was that was a B+, right? Yeah, I'll take it. Any stage of my schooling. 75, give it to me.
I feel like 75 is a B. Anyway, moving on. I digress. World Tag Team Championship match. Logan Paul and Austin Theory went up against the Street Profits, and they retained.
Yeah, so we got that wrong too.
We did
then,
get
right?
that wrong as well,
Right.
yeah.
No,
Yeah, so
I
we
lost my
were
B.
yeah. Yeah. So what is that? That's 5 matches?
No,
Yeah, 60% we went down to.
we're a C minus.
Yeah, I mean, not bad. Sometimes we're wrong on all of them, so
Yeah,
you
I
know?
mean, yeah, we didn't cover Backlash, right? Like how we did on that.
No, I don't think we recapped that, but I don't think we did as well on
No, I
Backlash.
was gonna say I think we
Yeah,
sucked on that too.
yeah.
Probably good we didn't tell people. I
Yeah.
mean, they
No,
know.
we
but-
might have. We might have quickly recapped it, but I don't recall. But we did better on this one. So that's how that fared out. And then that led into Monday Night Raw, which a lot of kind of bigger stuff happened. So I'm not going to do a full recap on the whole episode like we typically do, but I did make some notes on, a handful of important things that I felt were important that
Let's talk
happened.
about it.
So let's talk about it. Monday Night Raw. Oba Femi to Paul Heyman interrupts Paul
Uh-huh.
Heyman in the ring, and he signs a Clash in Italy contract for a match against Brock Lesnar, and he says that will be the final chapter.
Yeah, he's gonna retire Brock for the second time. This was good. This was a good segment. I mean, Paul is good at what he does. He played the like I'm terrified thing really well. Like
Yeah.
so jumpy. Like every
Yeah.
time Oba moved, he was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
Like
and he's like standing in the corner of the ring, like, "Ugh,
it
don't touch me."
It was well done. Oba, he can kind of come out and do anything in a promo.
Yeah.
Like he'll say one word, drop the mic, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, you're the best."
He does well though.
But I was gonna say
Yeah.
this one he did a lot more, and it was great. Like
Mhm.
it's super, super well done. I'm not gonna hurt you. I need you alive and well to tell the story of Brock
Yeah.
Lesnar. And fast forward to the end
Yeah.
where I end him.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty cool. I thought it was great. Another good build up for this. I think people feel a little ripped off with this Brock Lesnar thing. It's just like, haha, we got you, and now
Yeah.
here's another match coming at you right away. It's not even a really marquee PLE.
Yeah.
I feel a little duped on this, but I'm still excited for the match.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be good. I think people loved that interaction with them so much. I don't think, when the match happens, I don't think they'll be disappointed to see it. And yes, just tacking on to what you said about Obafemi, they don't give him a ton of promo time up until this point because he doesn't really need it. He's a giant and people are just impressed by that. But any promo time they have given him, I thought he's done really well. And that's not always the case. Somebody can impress physically and then they can have well, like Jade Cargill, I don't think she's super impressive on the mic, but physically she's a specimen and people like that. So you get that happening quite a bit, but Oba's doing great. So
Yeah. I think this will likely go even beyond. I think Brock will get the win for this. I'm just telling you who
what are you doing?
I know I'm just spoiling everything.
You're
But
ruining
we're not
the
getting
format.
it'll be just all surprises for what you think is gonna
Okay.
happen. But I think this is my theory is that it'll lead to a rubber match that'll probably be like a last man standing match or something like that because they're just both giants, so
Yeah.
they'll probably go to that.
Yeah. Okay. Next, Logan Paul. He is injured with a torn tricep, so he was not there.
Yeah, apparently got injured in their match against the Street Profits.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Austin Theory, Paul Heyman told Austin Theory that he and Braun Breaker will now together defend the tag titles because Logan is obviously not there to participate. And Austin Theory was very excited about that. Gave Paul Heyman a big hug.
Yeah, I'm glad that you brought this up because this was a bit ridiculous in my opinion. Like, how many other people have to vacate the belt? Although it seems like with tag championships, it's like as
They
long as you
always
can
do
find someone that wants to be your partner, you
Yeah.
can keep them. It wasn't. It's not supposed to be like that, but I guess that's the way they're
It
doing
was
it
like
now.
the Bianca, Naomi, Jade situation, like Charlotte or not.
It was Judgment Day did it too when
Yeah,
Liv got
Judgment
hurt.
Day. That's what I'm thinking of. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so lots of people they're doing that.
It's, Paul's saying, I wrote it in your contract that any member of the Vision is like, okay,
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
you did. Yeah, it sounds good for this episode, so we'll say it happened.
Paul Heyman, feel like writes a lot of shady things in people's
Man,
contracts.
but whatever. So Braun Breaker, I guess they can't figure out how to get something happening for him at the top like we all thought they wanted
Yeah.
to. I guess they're just going to put him in this tag picture now and play that out.
Yeah, see what happens. When Austin Theory walks away from that situation with Paul Heyman, we get a little Maxxine Dupri action, a little more than we've had before. So he
Yeah.
walks by, she's with Alpha Academy in the hallway, and he turns and he kind of like full on checks her out and then
Gives her the
little nod, checks her out, nod. And then he gives a dirty look to the Alpha Academy and then walks away. And they're kind of like angry about it. And then Maxxine defends him and is like, he just has a lot going on right now. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. WWE is good at this stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's when they actually make the reveal that they blow it.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
really good at the
The lead up.
the Easter eggs, right?
Yeah.
And like just dragging you along for a year, and then the reveal is never
They're all
as
about
good
the
as the lead up.
anticipation.
Yeah, they're good at it, but
Yeah.
they need to get better with the actual product.
Yeah. Yeah. Roxanne Perez, in her match, in a tag match against Bailey and Lyra Valkyria, Dom comes out, Judgment Day's all there. Dom tries to help her by throwing his belt in the ring for her to use as a weapon. There's like a tug of war happening. She ends up hitting Dom in the face with it and knocking him out of the ring. And that
was well done.
Bailey
I
and
watched that
Lyra
a couple
win.
times.
Yeah.
Like, that takes some good rehearsing.
Yeah.
You got to be on. The timing of some of this stuff is just great.
Coordination.
But yeah, it was good.
Yeah. But I think, sorry, my comment on this that I wanted to make sure I said was that I think that is going to really play into the Liv, like, not trusting Roxanne Perez thing.
Right.
Even though it was an accidental thing that happened.
Yeah.
Liv will use that, I think.
Well,
so
they can't let go of that entirely. Like this, I mean, let's call it smoke right now.
Yeah.
Because it's not a flame
it's
yet.
a smoldering situation.
Yeah, like there's still some tension there. Like it's never felt quite right. Like at times they sort of make it seem like they're playing nice, but with Liv, it seems like everything is more calculated. And I feel like they're bound to explode.
Yeah.
Which side Raquel falls on? That's the question.
Yeah.
Because I feel like her and Liv are gonna have a breakdown too.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens, but it's definitely interesting. There's
Liv
something
says she's
brewing.
never gonna go babyface, so it'll be Roxanne going face.
Yeah. That's okay. I like Liv where she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's good at it.
Next, LA Knight. He's in the ring with the Usos, their whole back and forth thing. He puts his name in the mix though for King of the Ring tournament, which is announced as starting next week. King of the Ring tournaments. Yeah, so he just threw himself out there for that, talking about, beating Roman and I don't know, back and forth with the Usos. Just another comment, Jimmy Uso is way better on the mic than Jey Uso. I just want to put that out there. He did so well on the mic.
I agree with that, yeah.
Jey wasn't there actually, right?
Nope.
It was just Jimmy and LA Knight. But I think I said to you while we were watching, I was like they give the mic to Jimmy all the time. Like
I've
Jey
been saying
sounds
this for a couple years.
terrible.
Jey, he's big with the kids, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it's not unusual that we don't understand it. We're not kids.
Well, it's a whole style thing and the yeet thing, and I get it. It's a big gimmick thing, but you still got to be able to do good promo work.
That's
and
it. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
There's yeet and the crowd thing, and then it's all gone.
And his talking, like his cadence, because he wants people to go yeet after everything,
Yeah.
Yeet.
It just basically comes across like you're out of breath again because you ran through the audience and you're like foolish, I don't want to be mean to him. I'm sure he's a super nice guy, but like, Jay does not hit for me with his character. And again, his mic work is just far inferior to that of Jimmy. I think it's weird to me that Jay became the bigger star of the two. Like, it just, yeah, it
And
doesn't
that's
make
why it's
sense.
worth commenting on because, first of all, you can't help but compare their brothers and twins, right?
Yeah.
Fraternal twins, and their tag team partners. So you can't help but comparing, in that situation. And also, Jay had been the bigger star in the situation. And like you said, that's an odd thing. That's a
Hmm.
weird juxtaposition. So, um,
Well,
I
maybe
don't
it'll
know.
turn around. Maybe there's more people out there thinking like we are. That's why
Jimmy's
Jimmy's
doing
getting the
great.
mic and Jay stayed home.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
Let's see more of that.
Yeah. Next, Seth Rollins defeats Montez Ford. Okay, so Seth Rollins trying to win over the Street Profits to be on his side against the Vision. They're like, don't want to do that. No, thank you. That ends in a match that night between Seth Rollins and Montez Ford. Seth Rollins
Not
wins
main
that match.
event, which was
No, sorry, it did
ridiculous.
end the night, but that confrontation ends in a match. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was the Rusev and Rey Mysterio match that came after that, and I thought,
Yes.
like, come on, what?
Well, and there's more after that too, but no matches. Yeah, the last match was Rey Mysterio
Yeah,
and
the,
Rusev.
the
Yeah.
the promo with Roman and
They had the
Jacob, like, I
contract
get,
signing,
okay,
yeah.
that can be your main event, but like the last match should have been the Seth match.
Totally.
I think. I mean, Seth is way too big a star to be playing opener for Rusev and Rey Mysterio. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but that's my opinion on that.
It did
Um,
leave room later in the show, though, for Montez Ford to kind of admit that he should
yeah,
be in with Seth
a little
Rollins. Yeah.
backstage thing that has them potentially aligning for a moment.
Hmm.
I just want to say, I loved that match. I thought it was great. I knew it was going to be great. You got two of the best wrestlers in WWE. Montez Ford is so underrated. I think he's almost wasted in the tag division, but there's charisma there with Angelo Dawkins. Um, they've come back and they've gotten a lot of time.
Hmm.
Since they've come back after their like couple months off, they've been used pretty well, and I hope that that continues. I thought this match was a great way to showcase Montez. To have him go one on one with Seth is a really good display of his skills. The one thing though that I will say is he's just too intense on the mic. I
Hmm.
think you were
Hmm.
saying he's like a preacher or something,
Well,
right?
yeah,
Like he just
they're the
kind of,
Street Profits. He's supposed to be, and that's their whole thing when they talk. The whole gimmick that they have is that he's supposed to be like a preacher, a prophet, that kind of character. So I think the intensity comes along with that. Now, I will say, I think with this, they did shine a big spotlight on just Montez Ford. And I'm wondering if maybe like putting him in this kind of scenario with Seth Rollins, like they really elevated him to Seth Rollins level in this. And maybe they are trying to see how he fares with the crowd, as a single entity.
it was a
Cause
great match. I mean,
yeah,
Seth didn't mop the floor with him by any means.
yeah,
I mean, they were both pretty much out cold at the pin, right? Like
yeah.
Seth just sort of had his
I think he
arm.
proved he can do it
Yeah,
as
no,
a
I think
single
it's
right
great.
now, so
I yeah, I hope to see more from them, and I like that they're gonna make a new alliance. Like, yay, Seth is making another
yeah.
Vision.
Well, yeah. I think it's kinda cool too. I think his whole visionary thing goes well with the Street Profits vibe, so I think that's gonna be neat.
Well, it'll lead to some good like team against
Yeah,
team sort of
yeah,
stuff. They'll mix it up a bunch.
yeah, yeah. Seth has a very preachy way of speaking to the crowd
Yep.
as well, so. Yeah, next, Rey Mysterio won against Rusev. He gets an Intercontinental opportunity, so.
Yep, gets to go and lift Penta up a little bit more
Yeah.
because he's not taking that title. I'm pretty sure. I don't
I
see
don't
them.
know. I keep waiting. I feel like Rey Mysterio is just gonna come in and make some kind of big comeback here.
Maybe they've just made him the GM of AAA.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't know that. I'm still like holding on to hope for the storyline you said where he and Dom go head to head, and
That
that's
will play out. Like, I mean, that's not a will it. It's a when will it.
yeah.
So He's already said that that's what he wants.
I
He's
know.
like gonna retire in a match with his kid. Like, I mean, what would be better than that? Who would he want to
Yeah.
wrestle more than his kid for
He
his
doesn't
last match?
wrestle as much anymore. And if you said they're making him the GM at AAA, then
He's looking good though, eh? We commented
looks
on
good,
that too.
yeah.
He looks like he's lost a bunch of weight in his stomach. Like he looked
super in
a
shape.
few times like he was still in shape, but he looked like a little more bloated in the stomach, like a little bigger. He's slimmed down quite a bit, and
Yeah.
I think it looks far more Rey Mysterio like now. So that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, lastly on Raw, it was the Roman and Jacob Fatu contract signing for Clash in Italy, the tribal combat. My one note on this, I mean, Jacob kind of, causes a whole scene, throws chairs, tables, his whole thing, and it's just them building for that. But Roman like orders everybody out of the ring, like they sign the contracts, and he's like, "Leave us." And I'm like, "What? What are you doing? You're calling the shots? Like the GM's there and all the officials." And Roman's like, "Everyone leave!" Like he's a mob leader.
Well, he's the champ, so he's the boss,
Well,
right?
he's not though. Is that how it works?
I don't
You
know.
suddenly become the
Sure
boss of
seems like it.
everybody?
The way he was talking to CM Punk too, he's like, "We brought you back. They asked me if I wanted you," and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh,
What is he,
okay."
part of the board
So,
now? I don't
like, I guess he's the
understand.
one who's cutting everybody too.
Yeah. So I thought that was odd, but I mean, I get it. He's supposed to be like this commanding
He's the
presence. I just
chief.
don't think it really makes that much sense, but you know, whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
that was that.
Oh, you know what I did want to say? With that Rusev Rey Mysterio match, Ethan Page got involved in that. He came out and
Oh
was
yeah.
like on commentary, and at the end, he jumped in after Dragon Lee came out to
Yeah.
stop Rusev's post match attack.
Post match attack. I
Post-match
missed a
attack.
post match attack.
So, yeah, there was that. And then Dragon Lee comes out to help Ray, and Ethan gets in the ring and just gets his ass whooped. But something's going on there with Rusev and Ethan Page. Like he's trying to be buddies with Rusev. I don't know if they're gonna end up tagging up, but I don't know. Something's happening there. Maybe like Ethan Page, Rusev, Penta, Rey Mysterio, or Dragon Lee. I don't know.
Someone's got to be friends with
Something like that.
Rusev because he's not doing anything else interesting.
Yeah. I mean, now that he's lost his chance at the IC title, which has been his focus for the last little while, like I really don't know what they're going to do unless they do something with Ethan and put him in a tag scenario or whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He's not my favorite.
Hoping Ethan can shine some light on him, I guess.
Yeah, he needs something. He needs something, some kind of pizzazz.
But I'm not
'cause-
sold on Ethan either, so this could go real bad.
I mean, I'm not fully there yet, but he's interesting. At least he
I
has
like
something.
that he's Canadian.
Yeah,
That's
but he has
about
some
it.
personality. He's supposed to be the ego. What do they call him? The
All ego.
all ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at least that's something. I don't know if I love it, but it's something. So, you know, everyone's got to have something.
In wrestling, yeah, you sure need something or
You
you're
do.
not going to last long.
You need something. Should we do a segment here? First little segment.
Sure. Let's get after it.
Okay.
Top of the pop.
Tap the pop. So we have not discussed this. And typically we do kind of discuss a little bit top of the pop and hottest of the heap, like what we think's going on. Maybe we'll just give a little general who you think is getting the most of the most right now.
Top of the pop. Well,
Who's getting the top pop right now? You know, I did notice this is probably not top of the pop, but I honorable mention LA Knight consistently gets, the LA Knight, yeah, from the crowd. Like he's over with the crowd
this
no matter
is the
what.
whole thing with him.
Yeah.
He's super over. Like,
Yeah.
he's like champion status, but he
Yeah.
never gets
They just don't
into
give him
that picture,
anything.
like
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They don't even give him a mid card belt picture.
No.
Like it's
There's like nothing. He's just popping in and out of stories. I hope the stuff with Roman and the Usos. I'm hoping that kind of elevates something right now because he'd been in this vision thing for a while and it didn't really get much. I don't know, but I just wanted to say that because, he's not top of the pop, but he still gets a pretty damn good pop.
Yeah, but nothing compared to Oba.
Oh, yeah.
Oba. Ooh. Oba. Ooh.
Yeah, you're right. He likely is top of the pop right now because the crowd, they love it.
Bro's on fire.
Yeah. We love it too. Who
Yeah,
doesn't love to do that dance?
It's fantastic. I mean, even when he's just walking down to come and just give it to Paul, he doesn't strut. I love it.
It was even last week I said to you, like, his music hadn't even started. It was just quiet. And people just assumed that was what was next. And people were already in the crowd. Oba.
Yeah, I know.
Oba. And it hadn't even had lights, music, nothing yet. So,
They know what's coming.
all right. Well,
You ready?
let's do it.
You suck.
Hottest of the heat.
Hottest of the heat.
Well, I mean, they were in the segment together. Mr. Heyman.
Yes.
He was getting it.
Yeah.
I mean, you get
As he does.
you get some heat on an Austin Theory, Rusev in a post-match attack, lots of heat, but Heyman, he's like, they're booing consistently to the point where I was like, are they not going to say his name as he says it? But then they stop the boo to go, Paul Heyman. Like, they just like in unison stop the booing to say it, and I was like, okay, yeah, they did it. But yeah, they're just, the heat that he's got right now is
They love to hate
wicked.
him.
He's
Yeah.
so good at what he does.
So good. Yeah. So good at what he does. Like perfection.
Yeah.
Promo perfection.
I mean, there's a reason he's, at this level. He's been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think he was like literally like a kid when
Yeah.
he started promoting wrestling.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like, he's
Yeah.
not that old. And
He's never been a wrestler himself.
No, he always a promoter.
Yeah.
He did the ECW thing. That was like early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that more than 30 years ago. And that was like his own promotion.
Yeah, for sure.
So he started before that in other promotions. So I think he was like in his teens when he started doing this.
He's great. We love you. We love to hate you. It's good. You're getting all the booze.
Good job, guys.
All the booze.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Okay. Well,
number 3.
Number 3.
The social. Social.
I didn't even do my thing.
I just remembered that Riley posted that video where he's like saying all our things.
I don't think he posted it. I think he just sent it to us. They should have posted it. It was pretty great.
It was. It was really good.
They sent it right after. They sent me a happy birthday and then they sent me that. And I was like, that was the best birthday present. Like, that was a great video.
Our wrestling content creator friends from Australia, one of them sent us a video of him just kind of singing all of our little segment things that we do there. It was pretty funny.
We love them and we miss them.
Yeah, miss you all the time, guys.
We became best friends
all the time.
And we live too far away.
Yeah, we live as far away as we possibly could.
Can't live any further away unless we moved outer space.
Like, literally, it's hard to get further away.
It's okay. We all like to travel. We're going to see them again.
Yes, we will.
Yep. We'll see you again, guys. Okay. The social.
What do we got?
Coming at you with some stuff.
I got something. I'll start us off while you kind of
what do you got?
your
Surprise item
there. We are going to see Raw live in Ottawa.
Oh yes, we are.
In
August.
We're going in one of the, like, I don't know what you call it, executive suite.
It's
corporate suite.
Just a suite. I don't know.
Sweet, man.
Just a suite. Yeah, so it never really dawned on us that we could do this, but a friend of ours, a neighbor, um, there's a concert that she was going to, and she just booked a suite, and you get 12 tickets with the suite, and when you divide up the total price, it's basically the same cost as a ticket, except you have your own suite where you have like a bartender that comes to your suite and serves you drinks and food as you want it. You have
Private bathroom?
yeah, private bathroom. You don't have to go out to the bathroom. So it has never dawned on us to do this. And as soon as she told us that, we were like, why don't we do this for a wrestling event? WWE coming to Ottawa. We called about it. And again, it was actually cheaper to do this slightly, almost the same, but slightly cheaper per person to do this than to just buy 100 level tickets.
Yeah.
So, pretty sweet. We gonna have
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet to be in a suite.
Yeah.
We're gonna have our own bartender. We can have food delivered to the suite, and we have our own bathroom, and we have a whole group of 12 of us with us. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, lots and lots of fun. I'm gonna deck everybody out in popping heat shirts, whether they want them or not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna force them to wear them.
I was thinking about this, and we should do yellow pop and heat T-shirts because we'll really stand out.
Yeah,
Whole
it's a
suite
good
full
idea.
of yellow shirted
We're gonna
people.
really pop.
Yeah, we're gonna pop.
That's right. Hopefully the camera will get us. We are on the camera side.
Yeah, we are. Yep.
So yeah, lots of fun. That's that was my contribution to the social.
I love it. I love it. I'm glad that you added that.
Pretty fun.
This is a little update on the Ludwig Kaiser situation.
Nice.
He's scheduled for a pre-trial conference in Florida regarding his battery case, following his arrest in May. It's in July. His legal team had requested permission in the meantime for him to travel internationally, which he requires for work. We're going to Europe here with WWE and also likely Mexico because of AAA stuff he needs to go to. So that was unopposed. They are allowing him to do that.
Awesome.
But he has this pre-trial conference, which apparently will determine whether it actually goes to a trial or whether they'll make some kind of deal. So
I'm gonna bet that the guy who's charging him is
the
gonna just
alleged
drop
victim.
the charges. Be my guess.
I don't know. WWE will do something for him. There's a lot of people online saying that like the talk surrounding this is that it really there was a lot of things that he said, and you had mentioned this on our last episode, I think too, but there's a lot
Yeah.
of things he said that I think led to this situation. And I don't think it was really all Ludwig Kaiser's fault. You still should not, have physical altercations with people, but
That's where it kind of boils down to is it's like, you can't set a precedent that there are enough words to justify the violence. Like
yeah.
they can't do that. But from what I also heard, it wasn't really like he wasn't beating. It was like a scuffle. And
Yeah.
like, here's the thing, people, if you don't know, real fights are not really like as pretty as WWE makes them out to be. It's usually like a couple guys rolling on the floor like drunken fools.
Yeah.
Like it's
And also they said like the evidence of it was that he had like a scratch on the back of his head
Yeah.
and some red marks.
So, I mean, how bad could the tussle have been? And
It's not like he
if
had
it
like
was
black
a
eyes and
tussle,
stuff.
isn't, that's likely both ways. So, I don't know.
I don't want to downplay
Maybe
it
we got
either
a
way.
new green shirt guy coming.
Yeah. Yeah, green
Maybe
shirt guy.
WWE's going to have to give him front row
I
for
saw a meme
eternity.
the other day and it's like, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anybody, but there would be signs. And it was just a picture of green shirt guy. And then I saw another one that was like, I'm looking for a job that suits my lifestyle or something like that. And it was a picture of green shirt guy.
So I saw this guy did a video on him and like asked him, "Are you the guy that CM Punk hit years ago? Like, is this why you get the seats?" He's like, "No, that wasn't me," but he was like overly defensive about it. And the guy was like, "You're lying. Like,
Yeah.
you're definitely him. That's what's happening, But I mean, I don't know. Like for life,
I don't know. I think he's just
are they
some
buying
rich
his
dude.
flights to all the cities
No.
too? Because like this guy's everywhere.
I think he's just a rich dude. I think maybe he
Clearly.
had some like, inheritance money, giant inheritance money, and he doesn't have to work and he just goes to all the shows.
Yeah.
or he like invented some crazy technology thing and sold it, and now it just doesn't have to work anymore. Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could be.
that's what I think.
Could be.
Okay, next on the social. In other legal news, Vince McMahon, Ari Emanuel, Nick Khan, and Paul Levesque are all expected to testify in the upcoming WWE TKO merger shareholder lawsuit trial. The trial begins on June 8th in Delaware court. Shareholders claim that obviously Vince McMahon favored TKO in the merger situation because he believed that they were going to keep him on. And in that, shareholders lost money because other options were not explored properly. They're also claiming that WWE executives deleted messages regarding merger decisions. So that's something. Other possible witnesses, Steph McMahon, Mark Shapiro, and several former
Apparently,
WWE
they
executives.
deleted emails that they were not supposed to delete. So, I mean, they're in trouble regardless, but who
They
gives
really
a
shouldn't be
damn?
deleting any emails in a corporation like that. So I think that's kind of a weird admission of guilt to be doing that. I would assume for them to have brought it up, it must have been a mass deletion. But anyways, that'll be interesting to see how that pans out because that's been a long, drawn out thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares?
All right. Something more interesting. Danhausen.
Danhausen.
Everyone's favorite little
Far more
goblin.
interesting.
Yeah. He jokingly took credit for the New York Knicks reaching the NBA Finals after he uncursed them in a cameo video. He later cursed the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Knicks swept them in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah. I mean, hard not to see the connection here, folks.
Yeah.
He's clearly a magical being. I mean, I was sold once I saw that ref try to count 3 and his arm was stuck. Like, I mean, obviously his
Yeah.
skills are real.
Also, one thing I want to note here, it's like really just shining a lot of light on the crossover between like mainstream sports and wrestling. Like we're gaining a lot of traction
Well,
here.
the ESPN thing for
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
right?
There's been a lot going on with commentators and stuff, like more and more involvement from them in WWE and WWE in those events. We have like Liv Morgan was at the Super Bowl, like stars are going all
Well,
over
and
the place.
Danhausen's that kind of thing that you really like in wrestling too.
It is.
That real
Yeah.
character,
Yeah.
right? That more 80s kind of thing.
It's so fun.
Yeah, totally. I
Yeah.
don't disagree. I think it's lots of fun. Pretty much everybody else, I mean, almost everybody else is just a
Yeah.
person, right? Just a tough guy or a tough girl. Like that's everyone's character is I'm a person that's tough.
Yeah.
Danhausen, like I'm this little gremlin dude and I will curse you and your life will be screwed.
Yeah.
Like
He
it's
adds so
cool.
much comedy. And I think that's the thing. Like you said, the characters I like. That's why I like the Wyatt Six so much when they were coming in, because I like that kind of mystical, otherworldly thing being added in. I don't need them all to be like that, but I like there to be a mix of that. What Danhausen is doing right is so much comedy. People love it. It's hilarious. People love to share it online. It goes viral. I mean, he was already doing that well before, and now he has an even bigger platform to do it. So
It's so hard to get something like that right. You know, like to do it well and to have people buy in and love it is just it's magic.
yeah,
So like good for him because it's a tough sell to
yeah,
do something like that, right? Without
for
people
sure.
thinking this is ridiculous. But
Yeah,
he's got it. It's, I mean, the best to ever do it, you have to think would be like the Undertaker, right?
yeah.
This
But
dude.
still not as silly. That's the thing. That's what I think the magic
No,
is.
but like if like think of like right back to the beginning, like everything. He'd come out with the hat and the gloves and
For
like
sure.
the whole mystique of everything. I'm this undead like or dead. I
Yeah.
guess he's the dead man.
And that did well in its time, and
30
people
years.
yeah, people did. I agree. Like a long time, it did really well. But I would argue they did a similar thing with the Wyatt Six, that similar vibe, and it didn't really go
That's what I
anywhere.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's easy to screw them up.
Yeah.
right? It's really hard to get it right. And for Undertaker to do that for 30 years and have people buy into him the whole time, like right through to the end, he had everyone.
Yeah.
I think personally we should have a show about this sometime, maybe collab with some of our other content creating friends, but I think Undertaker is one of the hardest to argue to not be considered the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
who has had a better career than Undertaker? Like,
That's a great episode. Who is the
definition
GOAT?
of incredibly difficult is answering that question.
Yeah.
Like,
Who is the GOAT? We should do an episode of that with some
it's
friends.
Taker.
Yeah, I get that that is your opinion. Okay, that was it for the social that I had today. Let's get into some Clash in Italy predictions.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's going on
finish
over
it off
there?
here. Okay, so first match in Clash in Italy, in Italia. It is Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. I don't know that this will be the first match, but it's the first one on my list. Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu, World Heavyweight Championship, Tribal Combat.
I mean, it's gotta be Roman. We're gonna make Jacob Fatu the tribal chief.
I don't know.
I just can't see it.
No, you're right.
And Roman is apparently the boss around there, so
It's just
why
so obvious.
why would he let that happen?
No, it's so obvious.
Yeah,
I'm going to go out on a limb
I
here.
thought Fatu was gonna win the last one.
I know, and he did not.
But he's not gonna win to become the new tribal chief.
I don't know. They got to mix it up with Roman. I hope they do mix it up with Roman. And I'm going out on a limb here. And you know what? I'm probably wrong. But it doesn't matter because I'm going out on a limb. Okay. It would be great if they did let Jacob Fatu win.
I
Because
don't disagree
Roman
with
has
that.
been the tribal chief. He held that, his belt for so long. He's been at the top of the mountain for so long. And I say it all the time. People love him, but it's going to get boring. I'm already bored of it. Mix it up.
I wouldn't say I'm bored of it already, but
I'm not bored of it. I got too passionate.
you were really fired up there.
I was.
I think that I would love Jacob to win, and I think all the things you said are very true. I would add excitement and surprise. Unexpected things are great.
They need a
But
twist.
I just don't see Jacob being Roman's new tribal chief. I
All
don't.
right.
Um,
Well, that's my wild
let's
card
hope
prediction.
that I'm wrong.
Let's split. We're splitting.
Let's hope that I'm wrong, because I sure don't want to see Jacob being Roman's bitch either.
Yeah. Well, out of the gate, I like to have different predictions because you know what that means? A clear winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. If there's if we have other matches that we disagree on, then that throws
You're right.
it out
It
the
does
window.
screw it up. We did learn that lesson.
Yeah. If it's only one, then yes. But if it's an even number, then
Yeah.
no, we could still tie.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next one. Cody Rhodes versus Gunther for the undisputed WWE Championship. Championship. How did she say?
Lillian Garcia. Championship.
Every time Lillian Garcia is announcing, Kier does this over and over again because that's how she says it.
I mean, it's got to be a thing that's talked about, right? I haven't looked it up. I keep meaning to.
Championship.
Because she laughs while she says it. Like, it's got to
maybe.
be a thing. I mean, tell me, people.
Comment
is
if
this,
you know
is this
about
a thing that people talk about? Lillian Garcia, whenever it's a title match, when she says championship, she says championship. Like, it's crazy.
I love it.
It's crazy.
All right. Well, anyway, we got that out of the way.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes and Gunther.
Okay. Hard to beat.
Yeah. Easy to find, hard to beat.
Yeah. I got to go with my man here.
Yeah. I also as well think Cody Rhodes will win.
I think I saw something. I was 5 or 7, but Cody's been pinned by 5 or 7 different wrestlers in the last 4 years.
Mm. Wow.
He's had like 800 matches.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah, they gotta keep him at the top. I don't know, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Gunther's gonna beat him, so I'm with you on this.
You know, Gunther's the badass, but Gunther beat Cena. So did Cody.
Yeah, yeah.
And Cody's already beat Gunther. That was 2 years ago, Crown Jewel.
And Gunther's gotta keep retiring people. He's got a separate job to do.
Yeah, that's right. Go after somebody older than Cody.
Yeah.
I think Brock will be looking for you sometime around SummerSlam.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe after Clash in Italy because Oba's coming. Okay, next, Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. Championship.
Okay. Rhea.
Yeah, I think so too.
They're not going to give it back to Jade
No.
first match. Like, no.
No, Rhea. Agreed. Brock Lesnar versus Oba.
This might surprise you, but I'm picking Brock Lesnar. I think he's going to win, and then it's going to go to a tiebreaker at some upcoming
I know,
PLE.
rubber
So.
match. Yeah, I recall. I don't know. I don't know on this one. I want to say Obafemi.
I know you want to.
No, you're right. You know what? You're right. I am going to go with Brock Lesnar because I do think it's going to go all the way to SummerSlam. So this
I don't know that
storyline.
it'll go to SummerSlam because I think
it
that
will.
you might, that original theory you had of Gunther and Brock at SummerSlam, that might come out. Although I just
No,
still
I don't
don't
think
see
so.
Gunther taking.
I think those rumors
Brock.
that Brock Lesnar didn't want to be retired by Gunther are true. And I think
that's
he
probably
said,
good.
I think he said, like, I need a viable opponent here. And they brought in Obafemi for that.
I think that's smart. Gunther doesn't look
Like he
like a
could beat Brock
formidable enough
Lesnar.
opponent. No.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if it does go to SummerSlam, that's some brilliant dragging out of that
Yeah.
storyline. Like, I don't know, or just terrible, and we're sick of it by the time it happens. But I think that there will be a tiebreaker. I think that last man standing thing, they tend to do that with the bigger guys, right? The
Yeah.
giants, and they're both giants. So,
Yep. Lastly on the match card, Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruka for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
I think Sol's gonna win.
I agree with that too. Yeah.
I think Becky, she's elevating all of these stars, or
Yeah.
at least trying to. Whether or not they, run with it, that's not on her. But she's really trying to create opportunities for some of these younger stars. And I mean, you have Maxxine Dupri, Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, the difference here is that Sol's kind of already over with the crowd. Maybe not in
But
a
she's new on the main roster.
No, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying the difference here is that in what Becky has tried to do thus far, it's been a little unsuccessful. Because she was kind of starting from scratch with some people. Maxxine Dupri, Lyra Valkyria.
Or less than scratch.
Or less than scratch. Sol Ruka, she's not starting from scratch here. So for her to be able to get to put Sol Ruka over, I think that's an easier task. And more likely to be successful because Sol's already got a lot of crowd favor.
Agreed. Yeah.
So.
And to my earlier point, I just don't see how handing her like a fifth or maybe sixth loss, like consecutive every match since she joined the main roster. Like she's supposed to be somebody we're excited about joining, like losing 5 times in a row.
Yeah.
Starts to put the flame out.
Yeah.
Like I think that beating Becky Lynch for the title is a good way to erase the first 4 or 5 losses, whatever it is, and just sort of start on this new path. I think that it'll create, more matches because Becky's like a dog with a bone with that title.
Yeah.
And she'll probably try and take it back and let her go off and do her thing. But I think it's cool for Becky to stay around that title and just kind of keep doing this with other people. It works.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
for
think.
sure. Yeah. Yeah, she needs to be chasing, not holding for a long period of time. She could hold it intermittently for short
Yeah,
periods
why
of
not?
time.
Like I say it all the time. You got to lose the belt to win it again.
Yeah. Yeah,
If you
that's
want to be
right.
a multi-time champ, you got to let it go.
That is correct.
Indeed, it is.
That's it. That's it for our show.
Well, that was fun.
It was so much fun. I had a great time.
I feel like we had a few laughs this evening.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, as we
Felt the
usually do.
felt the flow.
Maybe they laughed with us.
Sometimes I feel, it depends on what time of day we end up doing this. Tonight we're doing a bit of a late one and I end up feeling a little crazy.
Well, it's conducive to good times.
Yeah, it is fun.
Yeah.
If you want to watch more good times, we post a lot of shorts that are a lot of fun. Shorts from our podcast, but also shorts of us watching WWE or opening product or just doing fun shopping stuff for merch. You can find all that on our social media. We're on all of the different ones: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, X/Twitter. On all those things, we're at Pop and Heat. That's at POPNHEAT.
That's right. And if you enjoyed this episode and would like to go and watch one of our other 53 episodes, or all 53 episodes if you want, no one's going to stop you. You can find them, audio versions, at Spotify, Apple Music, Audible, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, and you can always find the video version right here on YouTube.
That's right. Here we are.
Yeah. And if you're not already, subscribe. What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Subscribe, and comment. We want to see your comments. We love engaging with people. Some of our more popular posts, we get lots of comments, and I have a lot of fun answering them. So
Yeah.
leave a comment, and we will talk to you next week.
Yeah, we will. Take care, guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.